Hi, everybody. I'm Celine with 16500, and I wanted to welcome you to our Lights On at 3. We are very happy to have Steve with Paco Lighting and Eric with LC Doane. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started on controlled environments. Steve, please take it away.
Hello, everybody. My name is Steve Ekblad with Paco Lighting, and today we're going to review Paco's capabilities and discuss the specific products we offer for clean room applications, focusing on how our luminaires help maintain the critical environmental integrity required for high-stakes healthcare settings. Of course, in a standard office, a flickering light or a dusty luminaire is an annoyance, but in a clean room, it's a catastrophe. When you're dealing with submicron semiconductors or life-saving pharmaceuticals, the lighting isn't just there to help you see, it's part of the containment strategy. Today, we're going to look at Paco Lighting. We don't just make lamps, we engineer the airtight barriers that protect your research, your yield, your bottom line. From ISO Class 3 integrity to specialized spectral outputs, Paco is the silent guardian of the controlled environment. For over 40 years, Paco Lighting has been designing and manufacturing specification-grade luminaires for institutional, commercial, and industrial applications for the North American market. Paco Lighting products are designed, engineered, and fabricated and assembled in Canada in the Greater Montreal area, but also additional assembly capability is available in Sonoma, California to support any projects requiring BAA compliance. Paco's state-of-the-art metal fabrication shop includes highly automated equipment where we do our own forming, punching, laser cutting, welding, and painting using the latest metal fabrication technologies. Flexibility is one of our guiding principles. We have the capabilities to customize products to fit your applications and deliver in a timely manner. Paco Lighting's specialized product families are designed for performance environments. The Santee series focuses on specialized healthcare and behavioral lighting. This family features multifunctional patient room lights, surgical and clean room sealed luminaires, and tamper-proof ligature-resistant luminaires for behavioral health. These products balance clinical precision with patient safety and comfort. Oops, sorry about that. The Armor series is built for security and correctional environments and offers heavy gauge confinement luminaires, vandal-resistant strips, and impact-rated downlights. These are engineered with reinforced lenses and tamper-proof hardware to withstand the most demanding high-abuse settings. The Allure series provides architectural solutions where aesthetics are key. This line includes sleek linear systems and architectural recessed luminaires. These luminaires offer precise optics, custom finishes, making them ideal for modern offices, schools, lobbies, and high-end interiors. And finally, our Basics series delivers our essential commercial and industrial solutions. This family covers high-end architectural LED troffers, warehouse high bays, utility strips, and vapor-tight luminaires. It's our versatile go-to portfolio for workspaces and utility applications. Today, I'll walk you through what differentiates a true clean room rated luminaire, the key design features that protect the environment, and the specification details that reduce risk during installation and over the life cycle of the facility. So the question becomes, how do we design lighting that supports the clean environment instead of compromising it? When specifying lighting for a controlled environment, the decision affects much more than just visibility. It directly impacts contamination control, ceiling integrity, regulatory compliance, and long-term maintenance. Because luminaires represent one of the largest penetrations in a ceiling system, incorrect design can compromise critical airflow, introduce unwanted particulates, and create service challenges that threaten facility certification. Paco Lighting addresses these risks by engineering luminaires that support the clean environment through specialized design features and strict specification details. Clean room lighting designed for controlled environments is fully sealed and gasketed to prevent any particles from entering. Lighting is also chemical resistant, so they can handle frequent cleaning and disinfectants like IPA or hydrogen peroxide. In addition, they are airflow friendly, meaning they work with positive or negative pressure without disrupting the clean room environment. And they're durable and low maintenance, built to last under constant cleaning, and often have rear access for easy servicing. Finally, PACO cleanroom luminaires are suitable for ISO cleanrooms and compliant with standards like NSF, ingress protection, ensuring they meet industry requirements. Together, these features make PACO cleanroom lighting reliable, safe, and contamination-free. To ensure life cycle performance and reduce risk during installation, PACO cleanroom luminaires adhere to several critical cleanroom compliance standards. ISO 3 through 9 cleanroom luminaires preserve airborne particles counts in stringent environments such as semiconductor fabs and pharmaceutical filling through gasketed construction, sealed seams, and non-shedding materials. NSF certification is critical for sanitation and cleanability, ensuring that the material and the finishes are resistant to the harsh hygienic cleaning chemicals required for these spaces. Ingress protection protects against dust and water jets, and IP66 is specifically essential for heavy washdown procedures. The MIL standard 461G ensures electromagnetic interference is controlled so that lighting does not disrupt sensitive diagnostic sensors, nanography tools, or automated precision machinery within the cleanroom. IC-rated products are safe for direct contact with insulation, which simplifies installation in plenum spaces and ensures energy code compliance. And finally, BAA-compliant products ensure products meet domestic sourcing requirements, making them a must-have for federally funded projects in healthcare, government, and defense. Now let's get specific about what it means for a luminaire to be clean room compliant. When we talk about the airborne isolation room, we are essentially managing a microscopic battlefield. If you look at the ISO 14664-1 table, you'll see that the standards are incredibly strict for an ISO 3 environment, which is our highest tier. We are looking at a limit of only 35 particles that are 0.5 micrometers or larger per cubic meter. To give you some perspective, the average human hair is about 70 micrometers wide. We are managing particles 140 times smaller than that. Our luminaires are a critical part for maintaining this. In a standard room, a luminaire can be a dust trap or a source of air leakage. However, PACO luminaires are designed with specialized gasketing and housing that prevent the luminaire itself from shedding particles or allowing unfiltered air to bypass into the ceiling plane. This is what we mean by maintaining the integrity of the room. The PACO Recessed Clean Room Series, PRCL and PRCLM, features high-performance IP66 rated ISO 3 clean room and NSF certified luminaires. While the PRCL uses standard 20-gauge steel, the PRCLM is engineered for high vibration or military environments with an 18-gauge housing and MIL standard 461G EMI compliance. Both models utilize fully gasketed borders to ensure an airtight ceiling seal. But the standout feature for facilities managers is the optional rear access door, which permits the servicing from above to avoid costly 24-hour clean room shutdowns. To balance cost and corrosion resistance, we offer 3 housing tiers: antimicrobial cold-rolled steel for dry labs, 304 stainless steel for hose-down areas, and 316 stainless steel for aggressive vaporized hydrogen peroxide or VHP sterilization or coastal environments. This versatility extends to our lens options ranging from high transmission prismatic acrylic, impact-resistant polycarbonate, to chemical-resistant tampered safety glass, and sizing from 1x2, 1x4, 2x2, and 2x4 with 2x4 outputs up to 20,000 lumens. With wide operating temperatures and specialized tunable white, red, and amber LEDs, this series is a comprehensive solution for any demanding facility. The PUCL surface mount luminaire is a high-performance alternative to the recessed lighting option. 18-gauge cold-rolled steel like the PRCLM, maintaining critical IP66 and ISO 3 ratings while addressing specific architectural challenges. It is particularly essential in high-controlled clean rooms where ceiling space is fully occupied by HEPA OPA filters, allowing for high output lighting without disrupting laminar airflow or sacrificing filtration in the area. Additionally, the PRCL is an ideal solution for high containment labs because it preserves the integrity of the airtight pressure barriers by requiring only minimal penetrations rather than large cutouts. It also serves as a necessary solution for solid or hard ceilings, such as concrete or plaster, where recessing is physically impossible, and offers a cost-effective path for retrofits and renovations by avoiding extensive demolition required to install recessed troughers. The Medallia MD series includes a 4 and 6 inch specification grade downlight, engineered and suitable for environmental integrity in ISO 5 Class 100 medical and laboratory spaces. The MD series combines a flush lens to prevent particle buildup and a sealed IC box to maintain an airtight plenum. This configuration is IP65 rated and NSF certified, making it resistant to dust, water jets, and rigorous chemical wipe downs. Beyond cleanliness, the MD series offers a high-performance customization ranging from 500 to 4,000 lumens with a 90 CRI for precision tasks. Specialty spectrums include amber for photoresists, red for vivariums, and tunable white for human-centric lighting. Built for durability, the luminaire features an antimicrobial white finish to inhibit bacterial growth and a robust thermal range of -4 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit, ensuring reliability from cold storage to high heat sterilization zones. For specialty lighting applications, amber lighting is a critical protective measure across the cleanroom portfolio, including PACO cleanroom solutions designed for ISO 3 through 9 environments. By utilizing LEDs in the 580 to 590 nanometer range, these luminaires eliminate UV and short wavelength blue light, transitioning from simple illumination to the functional process equipment. In semiconductor fabrication and photolithography, amber light is essential to prevent standard white light from prematurely triggering chemical reactions in photoresists, which can cause wafer defects. Similarly, in biotech and pharmaceutical settings, amber LED prevents photodegradation of light-sensitive biological samples and compounds. Despite this specialized spectrum, all the models maintain ingress protection sealing, NSF certifications to ensure environmental stability in ISO fabs and ISO 8 growing rooms. For the red LED spectrum, 625 to 635 is used for vivariums and frequently integrated into clean room environments, particularly in pharmaceutical research, biotechnology, and drug development. When they must adhere to strict ISO standards and IP sealing to prevent cross-contamination between the animal subjects and the sterile laboratory. In these clean room vivariums, the red LED option for the PRCL and the MD series is essential for animal welfare. Since rodents and other nocturnal species do not perceive long wavelength red light, these luminaires allow staff to perform necessary tasks and observations without disrupting the animal circadian rhythms or physiological data. By utilizing the same high-performance luminaires used in the labs, featuring antimicrobial white finish and airtight gaskets, facilities ensure that the vivarium maintains the same level of environmental control as the rest of the clean room suite. What sets PACO lighting apart is the transition of illumination from a simple building utility into functional process equipment. While standard luminaires focus on visibility, the PACO cleanroom portfolio is engineered as a structural extension of the cleanroom itself. By focusing on environmental integrity, PACO addresses the most demanding ISO 3 through 9 requirements, ensuring that every luminaire acts as a biological and particulate barrier rather than a point of failure. Thank you to the participants and to 16500 for the opportunity to present PACO at Lights On at 3. I appreciate your time and look forward to helping you secure the integrity of your next controlled environment.
Thank you, Stephen. That was great. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into Eric. He's going to put his screen up.
Wonderful.
That was really
wonderful.
nice. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, you can see me there.
Yep.
Go to share.
The sound.
5. Great. Yeah, that was very good. I think I had a couple of slides in there on my own. I'll try to buzz through them as well.
You're not sharing though.
I'm not sharing.
No. Oh, no.
I was sharing with You sure? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, include, share, include.
Okay, we're there.
Yeah.
Yep.
5. There you go.
There you go. Okay, take
Okay.
it away, Eric.
So yeah, quick. But I just saw the whole thing to start it off. I like showing this little video here. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. But yeah, with regulated environments on the title, I did overlap a couple of other slides you'll go see. I'll try to go through them quick. But when we get into the get into that, I don't want to take away from the Paco. But yeah, so this is my engineers, kids, and friends just testing one of our products, you know? So again, picture's worth 1,000 words here. And when we talk about vandal proof in schools and everything else like that. So yeah, welcome to LC Doane, designers and manufacturers of specialized products. So we're known around the world for military ship lighting. So we're fairly new in the commercial lighting sector, but we've been doing it for quite some time now. We're small business, woman-owned, small business, family-owned, been around for 79 years. But LC Doane, what is LC Doane? Leroy Cohen Doane was an inventor back in the day, and he worked at the electric boat in New England, and that's where they make submarines. So he knew World War II, he knew he needed to make a new, more robust light fixture to withstand battle, you know, so he just designed new things, quality products. So we got a nice little 160,000 square foot factory in Ivoryton, Connecticut, out in the middle of nowhere. And but when they talk about made in America products, the U.S. Navy is our number one buyer in the world, in the country for us, and they design that made in America, buy America, all those things around small companies like ours. It's above and beyond of just putting a logo on the product itself. So you know, we have the full capabilities. The fact the military actually gave us a grant to start making our own drivers. Again, for the military side, it's not cost effective for commercial products, but when you say made in America, that's what we do. You know, we do it all. Even the LED board population. You know, we don't want a little beacon going in on an LED board. You know, going into a light fixture into a submarine. So we practice it throughout our commercial side as well. We're doing everything all under one roof to help with those, you know, quality procedures of there. And also, what I'm showing here is it's the top of our roof. Okay, we make a great product, but what else do we do for the environment? Well, we're doing it environmentally cautious. We're doing it under solar panels. So just adding a little more of what we do. So these are the competitors, like Paco. We're the little guys in town, but if you see them, Kenall's, of course, the 800-pound gorilla in what we do. But you know, we can definitely beat them when it comes to pricing and stuff because we're smaller, more compact, and we're just doing it our way instead of the conglomerate way. So keep us in mind when you start seeing that, writing your schedules, seeing those guys. You know, we've got a very experienced crew. We've been doing it for a long time. We've had 5 people retire last year. Again, for a small company, they've all been there 35 years. Really cool to see the company and then the team that's there making this all happen. Antimicrobial paint process, high reflectance. We have our own little, I mean, even our paint process is all self-contained, environmentally, you know, cautious for everything there. Taking it to the next level. But yeah, we're 3 divisions. You know, we're first article qualified. We're ABS certified for any offshore riggers, stuff like that. Those very harsh and regulated environments requirements. But today we're talking more about the vandal proof for schools and, you know, taking it to the next level, going into correctional facilities. You know, so again, vandal proof goes into different levels of, you know, do you need vandal proof, medium security, maximum security, minimum, super max security, all different levels of requirements to work into projects. all the above. We have the surface mount, recessed, product offerings for these types of spaces. Recently, corner mount fixtures, we're doing a lot of locker rooms and stuff like that, ballparks. But recently we just had an architect ask us to put a speaker compartment in the corner fixture, where at these high schools the kids were breaking the audio speakers around the space. So now they put it in the light fixture. They can't get in there. It's more robust, and they don't even think about trying to break into it. So yeah, it's all about the security and the lens retention. I'm showing here dual lensing options here. So different levels of vandal versus extreme environments. We can do dual lensing. What size gauge housings are you going to use? There's all different gauge housings and different security levels. And what I like to say is also is the tempered glass. Although we offer it, we're not selling it much anymore because the new polycarbonates are much cleaner, more robust out there, and it's just a cost savings without going to the tempered glass anymore. But we can offer it. Non-clamshell fixtures. That's your typical. I'm trying to show here is the hinge. So you see a lot of the hinged products, whether it's up in the corner, surface mounts, whatever you're going to do. Again, vandal resistant, medium or minimum security levels, nothing extension. Where you get into the clamshell side of things, and so you can see it up here on the top right, and the back plate goes up there, thicker, more robust back plate of steel, but it also has the contraband drop slot here. So if they try to hide something, the product is built to keep the inmates and the kids out of the light fixture. They can't use it as a weapon. They can't hurt themselves with it. So simple and easy. Different applications, but remember now, designing with new spaces with LED, we don't need those big products anymore. You don't have to need to design with 2x4s anymore. Let's go to 2x2. Let's go to 1x4s. Whatever you want to do, smaller, less, more compact, harder to access, harder to break, and more cost-effective solutions. So designing with the LED, you're not just building a structure around 3 fluorescent tubes anymore. You can really make it much smaller and still achieve the light requirements in any space. And IP66 rated, so even if you start going into showers and everything else, you would think you have to go to a stainless steel. Today's powder coat process, again, save some money on design. You can standard steel, whatever gauge you need for that application, but with the powder coat systems nowadays, you don't even have to upgrade to the stainless steel anymore. Again, trying to save money for the end users. And even the recessed, when you're designing your spaces, keep in mind that, even though it's vandal proof, different applications, different levels, you can still minimize the materials there throughout the different spaces. So you don't, just because it's a maximum security doesn't mean that through the corridors you need supermax fixtures, because nobody's going to be touching them, as they're walking through. It's just quick application, just offering light. But I like this picture here because I'm showing the Armstrong has gotten into it, and Armstrong does a compatible security sealant. So we're compatible with the Armstrong sealants as well. And it's all about getting the names on the fixture schedules. Get us little guys on the fixture schedule. You won't, you'll be okay with it. Kenall, New Star, there's LC Doane. Get us up there, and you'll notice, that we can meet the price points required because we're a smaller company. Just quick touch and base on the, from behavioral health, going in from vandal and security to keep the inmates out and the children not breaking stuff. You go into behavioral health spaces, and it's more for patient safety. So again, the same form factors, but we we send our stuff out for testing for New York State Office of Mental Health, and they do this little test there. If they can put that little plastic knife in there and make a ligature, then it's not anti-ligature. You fail. So it's pretty cool the way they do the test there. They don't charge you for it. They just, You know, they don't want a logo on it. They just want to make sure that what they're designing is all certified accordingly for the space for these type of applications. But yeah, the vandal resistant, this is the product that really goes well with everything. It's the vandal architecture. This is what the kids were beating up. And, 1 foot, 2 foot, 4 foot row mounts, all the above, but we can do it with internal aux sensor as well. So that's really good when you don't have that little eyeball out there that kids start playing with first, to break into it. So it's all microwave technology inside the light fixtures. Again, any application, stairwells, dormitoriums, natatoriums, locker rooms. There's a beautiful one there requiring 2 rows of light for the pool. High corrosive, right? Very high corrosive application here, like the clean rooms as well. And in simple stairwells, same thing. Ballpark. That one on the left is actually nice job we did in California. A little ballpark application. But yeah, parking garages, internal aux sensor again. We did this parking garage, 1,000 fixtures. They did them everywhere throughout the whole space. Again, clean design. High bays, again, vandal-proof high bays. Right there, we figured out then when they did it, they didn't have to design with 2x4s anymore. You can design it with 2x2s and still get you 30,000 lumens out of there. And what's great about it, the whole thing is the opportunity is lifetime warranty. So great lifetime warranty on our products too. So keep that in mind when you're designing. And this is, I just had the clean room stuff I added into his. I don't want to take away from Paco, but the same thing that he was talking about. One thing I did want to bring up is that pure amber versus the phosphorus amber that he talked about as well. This picture, I think, just shows it well. You need that pure amber that they also offer in there, but it's for that lithographic process. You requires that, where that on the right-hand side, you show that little bleep of blue light there. That's what causes the chemical reaction in the space on the wafers. But if of course, the phosphorus amber is much more efficient. You can do better spacings with them because there's a lot more light coming out of it. But inside the space where they're utilizing that lithographic process, you do require that total spike of pure amber. Same thing, we're using that with our exterior sconce on vandal proof over by turtle lighting, using that same amber. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. And one last product I want to talk about is the walkable ceilings. So yeah, access from above, but this is actually installed from above as well. There are some applications on the regulated environments that require the plenum space. That's where you're walking through, but it's not just for maintenance, but installation. So it's installed from above and walkable, walk-on rated for 600, 700 pound walk-on rated. And I just wanted to show this one. We just did a recent job in Fresno, California with 800 2x2s in that space, all requiring 30,000 lumens. But yeah, it's quick, easy. Thanks for having us. The solutions we talked about today, behavioral health in the confinements, vandal proof, different levels of security of what you're looking for. So we do have other things that we haven't talked about. That's great. But you guys ever need a sample to see the robustness of it? You ever need to see the pricing points when you wanted to design it? Let us know. Be glad to get something in your hands to play with. But, we do have great representation in town. Again, thanks, Celine, for asking me to be part of this today. That was great. It was good
We love
and
having
fun.
you here, Eric.
Bring it on, and we got you covered. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, everybody, for your time. Does anybody have any questions? You want to put something in the chat or? Nope, I guess not. Okay. Hey, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic day. And it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so get out there and enjoy yourselves.
Here.
Have a nice day. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Ciao.